Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how you can use blur and sharpness in Premiere Pro. So don't waste your time, let's get started. Hello friend, so now I will start with one image and I will show you how you can use blur and sharpness in your videos. So now you need to go here in effects, click here and go to effects. Right here blur and sharpness is here. So now I will start with camera blur. So simple, you need to click here and drag and drop in your videos. So as you can see, when I use camera blur, is blur our whole video. So if you need to blur some misleading content, at that time you need to use blur camera. And also you can reduce the value of blurriness by clicking here. As you can see that when I decrease the value, our sharpness is there, and when I increase the value, blurriness of these videos is, as you can see that blur is increased in all images. Now if you want to blur some specified area, so you need to click here. Sphere is there, rectangle is there. When you use rectangle, at that time you have more option, so you can feather this side. So now you need to go to here, mask feather. If you increase, you can see that value of feather is increased. You can see that this is the sharpness, and if you need to blur some sharp, you do not need sharpness, at that time you need to add feather. So you can see that clearly here. Or this side is dark, I increase the resolution. As you can see that the difference of feather and sharpness. Also you can use opacity, so you can see that your blurriness is reduced. Now second one, and which is channel blur, which is useful when you blur some specific color. As you know that RGB is the main color in this universe. So if you need to blur red area, so you can simple. So as I said, RGB. So now you can see that the channel blur, and you can red, green and blue RGB. When you increase the value of red, so it increase the blurriness of red color only. You increase the green, so you can see that the green portion of this CH, it also blur. When you decrease the red, so you can see the red color is gone. But when you increase the green color, so you can see that the green color blurriness is there. And if you increase the blurriness of blue, so you can see that only here this SPE is the blue color, and you can see that this portion is blur. ACH not blur because it's not blue, so you can see that blurriness in your color. Now third one, and which is compound blur. So as you can see that when I drag and drop, you get the compound blur. I reduce this up to 100%. So how you can use compound? As you can see that in some adult videos, some portion is blur with some specific pixel. When you need to blur some areas with some pixel, so at that time compound blur is used. So as you can see that the value of is 20, so you can see that the pixel of this blurriness. So as you can see that your pixel size is large. If you want to reduce the pixel size, you need to maximum blur and reduce this value, say 5 or 10. So you can see that pixel size is small. When you increase the pixel size, now I use 80, and you can see that pixel size is large. Now I increase it up to 20, so you can get more idea. You can see that pixel size is small. So this is the use of compound. Next one is directional blur. It is helpful when you need to blur your videos on some angle. So you get here direction blur length. So when you can increase the blur value like that, and you need to blur your videos up to 60 or image. I write 60. So it blur video on or image in 60 direction. When I value up to 90, so you can see that the value is increased, and when I increase the value of 180, you can see that your blurriness is different. So as you can see that when I increase the value of rotation or decrease, you can see the difference. So you can easily use this blurriness when you need your image or a video on some direction. Now Gaussian blur. How you can use? It is provide us two ways. If you wish, you blur your videos on horizontal and vertical. So at that time Gaussian blur is important. So I will show you. First you can drag and drop. So you can see that here horizontal and vertical option. So you need to select it. First I need to horizontal. So you can see that your text is and your video is blur on X direction or horizontal, and now it is Y direction for 2D. So I increase, if I want to increase as a vertical. So as you can see that when I increase the value, our video and audio, the image is blur on vertical. So that is the use of Gaussian blur. Next one is reduce interlace flicker. It gives you smoothness in your video. So as you can see that when I increase the value of smoothness, it is, you can see that. Now when I increase the value, you can see that smoothness. Now it is the sharp object. When you increase the value, you can see the sharpness in your image or in your video. You can see that. You can use as a sharp or smoothness. You can see that. So it use only softness. Now next part is sharpness. So you have here two options of sharpness. So first I use sharpness, drag and drop. So you can see that here sharpness option. It is help to reduce blurriness in your videos. So you can see that now I increase the value of sharpen amount. You can see that sharpness is there and reduce the glossiness and blurriness in your videos. So you can see that you can use up to 200 and according to your need. So you can say when I decrease the value, sharpness is decrease and increase the glossiness and softness. So this is the end of today's tutorial. I wish it is helpful for you. If you have any queries, you can message me on Instagram and Facebook. I give both the link in my description. We will meet with new features of Premium Pro.